My dudes, what's going on? We've got another world and another 10 tips and tricks for you so you can have a smoother IdleOn experience. And guess what? We've got the legend back at it again with me.
IceLocked here with Nocturne Gaming.
Make sure to give him some love. The link is in the description and the pinned comment below. Anyways, let's get into it. Tip number 1, choosing your subclass. When you make it to Desert Dunes, the third map in World 2, you'll be able to complete a quest from Species, which allows you to select a new subclass for each character.
A warrior can become a barbarian or a squire, an archer can become a bowman or a hunter, and a mage can become a shaman or a wizard.
I recommend selecting one of each subclass to start, but your priorities should be Shaman, Barbarian, and Bowman. These subclasses specialize in World 2 skills: Barbarian for fishing, Shaman for alchemy, and Bowman for catching. You'll need the other 3 subclasses for the World 3 skills though, so make sure to prioritize them right after.
Tip number 2, use your shaman to unlock new bubbles in alchemy. Alchemy bubbles can eventually get to a point where they become a grind to unlock, and a great way to make this easier is to only do bubble unlock attempts on your shaman.
Thanks to the talent known as Bubble Breakthrough. This talent increases your odds of unlocking new bubbles and will make the process much more manageable. Make sure to prioritize the orange and green cauldrons first for FMJ and Shacklecy. These will be able to help mostly with your defense and accuracy problems.
Moving on to tip number 3, use the vial drop technique. Vials also get to the point where they become a hassle. To make this easier is to buy more attempts in the pay-to-win shop in alchemy, but there's also a sneaky technique you can use.
If you hold shift and left click to start dropping stacks of an item you're trying to unlock one by one, this caused the vial rolls to go crazy and you can actually increase your chances of getting vials. It also helps with epic gamer moments if you unlock that upgrade. Tip number 4, 2 of the most important bubbles in alchemy for the early game are FMJ and Shacklecy. To level these bubbles up, you'll need fruit flies for FMJ and bloaches for Shacklecy.
Fruit flies can be caught in the World 2 Moonman map, while bloaches are best caught fishing in the last pool on the second fishing map. It's highly recommended to spend a decent amount of time farming these resources to level up the FMJ and Shacklecy bubbles,
making it much easier to progress through the world and will become a necessity for late game pushing. Hard work now to be lazy later.
Tip number 5, in the World 2 shop, you can purchase an item called the Golden Sculptor Tool. Take this item to the statue NPC in World 1 and drop it in front of him to turn him gold.
This is extremely important because it makes all statues you bought in the new tab work for every character. However, keep in mind that when upgrading, it will prioritize the highest level statue any character has. For example, one character has a level 10 statue and another has a level 5 statue, it will prioritize the level 10 and you'll lose all statues deposited to upgrade to the level 5 statue. But once upgraded, you can deposit that statue on any character and they'll have shared levels will be applied to everyone.
For tip number 6, unlocking Poppy the Kangaroo Mouse. Go to the 2 palm trees, also known as the secret location at the Crab Cake map. Then click and hold on the secret map.
This will take you to our second clicker minigame, known as Poppy the Kangaroo Mouse. This NPC introduces a fishing minigame that provides amazing buffs similar to Owl.
You'll get bonuses like fishing efficiency percentage, fishing EXP, defense, cash percentage, accuracy percentage, as well as total damage percentage and AFK gains, all of which are huge for progression. This should be a priority because it helps immensely, especially with farming those bloaches.
And we all know how brutal the bloach farm really is. Tip number 7, great XP farm spots: sand castles, sand giants, and moonmen. One of the best spots to level your characters is at sand castles, which is the 5th map in World 2. This spot is similar to walking sticks in World 1, offering great XP while either active or AFK.
While the best active farming spot is with moonmen. Sand giants and moonmen drop materials that aren't used for much, so they can be sold for a decent amount of cash as well.
It's also worth noting that you'll need ghosts from moonmen to progress certain boss quests and for a few crafting recipes.
Tip number 8, reaching level 30 in fishing is a huge milestone, is unlocking Island Expedition. Island Expeditions are a time-gated part of IdleOn that provides massive benefits as you progress.
Here's what each island unlocks. Trash Island unlocks a few new stamps, a new set of bribes for Mr. Piggy Bank, a new star talent, and a name tag.
Rando Island gives you a personal random boss battle each week and allows you to increase the drop rate of rare drops from bosses.
Crystal Island spawns free giant crystal mobs each day, giving them free loot and huge XP.
Sea Salt Island unlocks the last 4 fish and provides massive fishing EXP as well as a few new cards with some great bonuses.
Shimmer Island offers free bonuses that can stack up for completing a task each week. I would suggest putting points into skill efficiency for the Shimmer bonuses.
And Fractal Island provides some really nice bonuses for stacking up those nothing hours.
And potentially getting the chance of getting the nothing trophy, unlike me, who has 120,000 hours and still no trophy. Soon though, soon. Now, where did I put my giant tank of copium?
Island expeditions are a must for long-term progression, so hitting level 30 should be a priority.
Tip number 9, Efont questline skip. Here's the thing. You need to finish Dejonut's blue questline. Is that how you say it? Dejonut? Whatever. Doesn't matter. In order to start getting keys once a day. But let's be honest, the questline is an absolute grind. The drop rates are abysmal at early levels, and most of us just want to get to World 3. The good news is, you can skip it completely.
By this point, you should be strong enough and have enough Coliseum tickets, if you've been claiming them daily, to do the World 2 Coliseum, run the Coliseum to get some chests, which have a chance to drop a font key. This lets you skip the questline entirely so you can rush to World 3 and start working on unlocking those sweet elite classes.
You can always go back and complete the questline later, but for now, it's all about that progression. Tip number 10, the Efont kill arm priority and cheese. This boss actually has a mechanic that can one-shot you.
The top right and top left arms are the most dangerous. Every time you defeat an arm, the remaining ones will attack faster, so ideally you want to focus on taking out those 2 first.
If you're worried about dying to them, you could use the Barbarian Cheese with the talent known as Axe Hurl. This ability hurls an axe in an arc, and since Efont's hitboxes don't move, you can aim at it from the platform below to slowly chip away at the boss's health.
This makes the Efont kill completely brain dead easy and not dangerous at all. Just make sure to run some food to heal through the flame attacks and ring attacks while taking out those arms.
This cheese also works with other classes, but you'll want to focus on pushing World 2 with your Barbarian anyways. And once again, just because we can, let's hit you up with a couple of bonus tips to help you in the future.
Bonus tip 1, get your World 2 Party Dungeon achievements for 10% total damage. There are 3 achievements for killing each of the 3 bosses in the World 2 Party Dungeon. The reward for completing these achievements is a % damage increase for your whole account, totaling 10% for all 3 achievements.
This is a must-do for that sweet extra damage boost. Ask a friend or a guildmate if they can run you through to 3rd Snake. Bonus tip number 2, buy capless bags and silver antiques once a day if you can. At this point, you should start buying capless bags and silver antiques once a day from the NPC shop in the Enroaching Forest Villa map in World 1. This is the same map with the Amrock boss door. Capless bags are needed to craft googly eyes, and silver antiques are used to craft dewjet eyes.
Both of these are essential for summoning mini-bosses in World 2, Biggie Hours, and King Doot. Stacking these items early is a smart move, so you'll have plenty of summons ready to farm when you're strong enough.
But there you go, my dudes. Tips and tricks to make those sweet gains. Once again, make sure to support IceLocked because he might be coming back for another episode. Let me know what you think about that in the comments section below. Personally, I think he's the GOAT. But anyways, my dudes, Ice and I have to get back to the guide grind. Stay tuned for the next IdleOn video. Stay safe, happy grinding, and peace out. Bizzle.